Allow me to guide you through a nice, easy, slow flow yoga class. Let's start on your back. Let's wrap the arms around your legs and give a rock side to side. You can take some deeper breaths here. Let the exhale sigh out of the mouth. Giving the body reason to calm down. And now we're going to place your right foot on the mat and the left leg will straighten. So hold behind that leg and you can be pretty low on the leg. Circle around the ankle. Really spread the toes wide. Circle one direction, the other. Now I want you to press the heel towards the ceiling and look at all 5 of your toes and just notice if the big toe is dropping closer to your face than the pinky toe. And if that's happening, press out through the toe mound and see if you can even off the 5 toes. Very strong and active press. And then you're also sending that leg into the basketing of your hands. So you should feel the leg doing some work and you are getting an active stretch. Now loosen up on that back leg and drop the ankle to your thigh. So the arms can now scoop underneath that right leg, pull it in, and now take a rock side to side here. So as much as you're pulling the right leg towards you, you're also trying to press the left leg away from you, and both feet should be firmly flexed. And now let's drop your right foot back down. So keep this figure 4 shape, but let the arms drop off the sides of the mat. And then the legs are going to topple over towards the right, and your gaze is to the left for a spinal twist. You can look towards the left, and right hand can support that top leg. Now we'll come back out, left leg into the air, give it a little spin. And then right foot is going to meet left foot all the way in the air. And we're just going to feel the energy drain down from the feet. Now let's take your left foot down to the mat. Basket behind your right leg. We'll start by moving around through the ankle. Point and flex the foot. And then you're pressing the heel up, and then just notice if all 5 toes are in an even line. You might have to press more through the ball of the foot. And you're not just pulling the right leg towards you, you're also pressing the leg into the basketing of your hands. And you should feel that leg do some work. So you're getting strength and flexibility with an active stretch. Now let the hands go and the ankle rests on top of left thigh. Let's now pick up that left thigh, give some rock side to side, and as you do that, activate the feet, press out through heels, and a slight pulling of the left leg in, but a pressing of the right leg away. And then let's let the hands go so that the feet and the legs can drop towards the left And then you can gaze towards the right. So that left hand can act almost like as a kickstand to keep the leg lifted. Then bring left foot to the mat, right leg into the air, give it a quick spin. And then left leg meets it, so once again lifting into the air. Give a couple points and flexes, and then a solid 5 deep breaths, gazing up by your toes. Then let's bend into the knees, take a hold behind the thighs or take a hold of the feet, and you'll come into your happy baby. I love a good rock side to side here. Now we're going to take both hands over to the left foot or to behind the leg, and the right leg is going to go long on the mat. So you should feel the stretch for the top of that right hip, hip flexor, maybe even your quadricep. And try to lower that right leg as much as you can to the mat, as well as lowering the top of your left thigh down towards the mat. Now take your right hand to the top of the thigh. And now you can keep a hold of the left foot and just see about straightening that leg a bit. So I'm pretty tight here. Again, we didn't do much warm up, so my leg is not getting completely straight, but I can definitely feel some extra length in the hamstring. And then bend both of the knees, find that happy baby, give a little rock side to side. And now take both hands to the right foot or behind that leg and straighten the left one on the mat. So you can see from side to side if one of these straight legs is hiked up more than the other, that could mean one of your hip flexors is tighter than the other. We tend not to be completely symmetrical from side to side. Bring the right thigh closer to the mat while bringing the back of the left leg closer to the mat. And then the left hand can come to the top of that thigh. Now this might be perfect for you right here, or you just try to straighten that right leg a little bit. It's not going to take a lot to feel more opening behind the leg, but this is one of those shapes where you're not trying to get the longest, straightest leg because the muscle is not warmed up enough to find a deep hamstring stretch. And then bend both knees, come back to a happy baby. Bring the feet in to touch. And you let the heels drop towards center, and you can give it again another little rock side to side. And we're going to come up to sit. So if you like to rock on the spine, you can do that. Or come up any other way that's comfortable. And then you're going to find an easy seat. We'll get into the neck. So the hands can rest on tops of the knees. Sit nice and tall and let your right ear fall towards your right shoulder. Release any tension that you might have in the shoulders. They like to shrug up towards the ears. Really let the shoulders drop down your back. Let's come back up to center and then drop left ear to left shoulder. This one does it for me. Right side so much tighter. Relax the shoulders. Take some smooth breaths here. And then come back up. And then a quick gaze over each shoulder. And now we're going to have the left shin come about parallel with the top of your mat. And we're going to flip the right shin down. Now, if you're able to keep the top of the foot grounded, great. We're gonna add a twist. So the right hand comes over to the left knee, left fingertips drop behind you. And you can really focus on taking this right hip and pressing it up and over so you feel a stretch for the top of that right hip again. Now settle the hips towards the mat. Let's pick up the left arm and then reach across. So you can drop the left hand down, come back to center, and we're gonna have feet touch. So right foot can meet your left foot. Take a hold of the legs, the shins, maybe even the feet. Sit tall, and then take a lean out to fold. So you want the knees to be really heavy here. And you don't want to just the head get heavy. You want to think about pulling yourself beyond the feet. So whenever you're in these held static poses, focus on your breathing. Slow it down with steady inhales and steady exhales. And then come back up and we'll take it the other way. So the right leg stays as it is. Let's internally rotate the left one. And again, try to bring the top of that foot down. We'll twist, bring the left hand over to the leg, the right hand back. And you can focus on really pressing that left hip over towards the right. Now let's add the side body. So float the right arm up. Try not to collapse down. Reach across to the left. And then as you come back out of it, you can turn and come into a comfortable seated position. And there you have it, a nice, gentle, easy, slow flow yoga. Let me know how you like the video by writing something in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.